Prosecutors have been caught by Human Events Daily of tampering with evidence, a photograph, and then presenting it as evidence to the jury. What do I mean by this? Well, they're talking about photographic enhancement using a process known as interpolation. This is also what's called on your television set, if you're using 4K or something else, as true motion. This is a disgusting and horrific practice that personally I can't stand. And whenever I see a TV, I go and turn it off immediately because it makes your picture look like crap. It adds things, it distorts images, it just makes it look really, really bad. It's fake. It's not what was originally in the picture. You have created a new picture. Well, what did they do? Do you remember this HD drone footage that they've been sitting on for all this time, that this program was the first one to tell you about? They claim, these prosecutors, that on the footage, there is an image of Kyle Rittenhouse pointing his gun at Joseph Ziminski. Why does that matter? Because if Kyle had done that, that would mean that Kyle provoked the attack, that Kyle had initiated it, and therefore, under Wisconsin law, could lose his right to self-defense because if he provoked it, et cetera, et cetera. So let's go through and let's look. Here's a picture, and I apologize for people who were just listening. Here's a picture of the enhanced photo. It actually looks, if you look at this photo, as if Kyle is standing up and that he's got his gun faced over the hood of the car or the roof of the car. But here's a problem. One of the things that I noticed right away. Kyle Rittenhouse is right-handed. If you look at this photo, the only way that he could be holding his gun that way, holding his AR-15, is if he was left-handed. And if we've seen all the pictures from the entire event and previous photos of Kyle, he's always carrying his AR-15 right-handed. So immediately I realized there was a problem with this photo. Now, let's go back and play the video of Kyle testifying to this exact moment and hear what he said.
Let's play it one more time. Pause. Mr. Rittenhouse, so can you see in that video that you've raised your weapon and pointed it at someone?
I can't tell.
Let's play it one more time.
Your Honor, he's answered the question.
Well, he says he can't see, so I'm trying to help him see. Go ahead. Pause. Pause the video.
It doesn't look like I raised my rifle. It looks like my shoulder's up, but my rifle is pointed downward.
So do you notice on this video, it wasn't quote unquote enhanced. Now I went back in and took a still frame of that. And then I had a friend, John Curtis, go in and superimpose Kyle's photo on top of it. And you can see exactly what is going on in this picture. Take a look.
It doesn't look like I raised my rifle. It looks like my shoulder's up, but my rifle is pointed downward.
Kyle is not holding his gun left-handed and then pointing it up over the roof of the car. He's holding it right-handed the same way he always does, shoulder up at low ready or low port, we would say in the Navy, with the gun pointed down. But in the evidence, in that quote-unquote enhanced or doctored or interpolated, whatever you want to call it, I would say tampered with photo that Binger and Krause, many people call him lunch break, by the way, introduced in this court case. They are presenting it to the jury, and the judge actually allowed it because, quite frankly, Kyle Rittenhouse's lawyers did not do a good job of striking this down. This is horrific. This is a scandal of epic proportions. Binger should be disbarred and probably behind bars. The judge never should have allowed this, and the lawyers should have had a more competent explanation for what went on. It is immediately clear. It is that we looked at this in a couple of hours and figured out exactly what was going on. And guess what? Kyle Rittenhouse was telling the truth. The prosecutors have gotten so desperate They know they're losing their case. They know they have no evidence. And so they have doctored a photo to try to put this 18-year-old behind bars for the rest of his life.
This is Charlie Kirk, founder and CEO of Turning Point USA. If you liked this video, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Turning Point USA.